Good morning, Monarchs fans, and welcome to Day 4 of the Homeschool World Series here from Auburndale, Florida. Looks like another beautiful day today here for the semifinal game in the Division II bracket featuring the Middle Tennessee Monarchs versus the Carrollton Storm from Texas. Monarchs won the flip and are home team today, and the Monarchs take the field. Monarchs advanced to the semifinal game by beating the West Houston Thunder in a tight game by a score of 3-1. The Carrollton Storm beat the Austin Royals yesterday by a score of 4-1. For the Monarchs defensively today, at first base, senior number 25, Tanner Preventure. At second base, senior number 5, Caleb Young. At shortstop, senior number 15, Stephen Butterfield. At third base, junior number 18, Seth Fetchy. In the outfield, senior number 12, Samuel Heldman in left. Junior number 17, Harrison Adelgren in center. And I can't see who is in right at the moment. Looks like number 14, Kobe Kreppel in right, but my eyesight's not good enough anymore. I'll have to wait. Let me look at the lineup here. Rodney, who's in right? Okay, it is Kobe in right. On the mound today, junior number 13, Connor Bean, and behind the plate, senior number 24, Xander Brewer. This will be a full 7-inning game, barring any mercy rule limitations. There is no time limit. Up to bat first for the Carrollton Storm, center fielder number 15, Josh H. First pitch catches the inside corner for a strike. Second pitch is a strike as well. 0-2 on the batter. The winner of this game will advance to the championship game tomorrow. Third pitch low, ball one. And the loser will go to the consolation game for third and fourth place. Regardless of winning or losing, we will play tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Time. Pitch low, 2-2. Hopefully there's no buzzing or anything today on the line. If anyone hears anything, let me know, please. Next pitch is fouled, out of play. Got him with an off-speed pitch for strike 3. First batter goes down on strikes. Next up to bat for the Storm, third baseman number 3, Ben Ledwinski. First pitch bounces off his back, dead ball. Batter's going to take his base. Oh, caught him on. Looks like it caught him on the shoulder. So number 3 slowly walks down to first base. As he shakes it off, walks a little more, getting his composure. Up to bat next for the Storm is going to be the first baseman, number 40, Reagan Kirby. Left-handed batter. Coach is walking out. Make sure his third baseman is okay. Batter looks to be okay. So 1 out, 1 on here in the top of the first. Connor comes home, catches the outside corner for a strike. Runner takes his lead at first. Connor looks him over, comes home. Runner's going, but pitch is fouled off of Xander's shoulder behind the plate. He's going to have to shake that one off for a second. So when we all get reset here, it will be 0-2 on the batter. Looks like that was a hit and run. Okay, Coach Heldman makes sure his senior catcher is okay. Xander puts his helmet back on. And we'll start again. Oh, they got him in between. Oh! Tanner runs him down the whole way. Showed him the ball, and unfortunately, right as the base runner was diving, they both kind of tripped and fell on each other. I guess everyone's okay. That clears the bases, and 2 outs here in the top of the first. 0-2 count on the batter. Good move by Connor to catch the runner leaning the wrong way. Next pitch is popped up behind second base. Steven settles under it for out number 3. So, despite having one batter hit, the Storm goes in order in the top of the first. Heading to the bottom of the first, tied at 0. First up to bat for the Monarchs, number 17, Harrison Adelgren. First pitch outside, ball 1. In the coaches' boxes today for the Monarchs, Terry Tarpley down the first base line and Mark Pelletier calling the signs down third base. First pitch, hard shot to the second baseman, scoops it, fires it over to first for out number 1. And, of course, head coach Tim Heldman managing from in the dugout today. Up to bat now, number 5, Caleb Young. Off-speed pitch out in front of it for strike 1. Next pitch, fastball, strike 2. 0-2 on Caleb. Next pitch is outside for a ball. Bounces in for ball 2. 2-2 on Caleb. Caleb pops it up, back, out of play. Catches the outside corner for strike 3. Caleb goes down looking. 2 outs for the Monarchs here in the bottom of the first. Up to bat now, number 15, Stephen Butterfield. First pitch, ground to the shortstop, catches on the hop, over to first base for out number 3. The Monarchs go in order in the bottom of the first. Heading to the top of the second, no score. Inside, ball 1. Up to bat right now for the Storm is left fielder number 34, Jacob Hendricks. Second pitch catches the inside corner for a strike. 1-1. Low inside, ball 2, 2-1. Got him out in front for a strike. 2-2 now. Low ball. I believe it's ball 3. Score. Yeah, there we go. It's a full count now on the batter. Pitch is popped up, in play. No, ends up going out of play just into the stands. Looked like for a moment the Monarchs might have a shot at it, but it drifted just out of play. So we'll do it all again. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch bounces in for ball 4. Runner goes down to first, thinks about second, but hangs on. So we got a runner at first. Nobody out. Up to bat now for the Storm, shortstop number 18, Ryan Johnson. Connor checks his runner at first. Comes home with it. First pitch in there for a strike. Next pitch stays high for ball 1. Foul tip into the glove for strike 2. 1-2 on the batter. Connor throws over to first. Runner dives back in safely. Pitch for a ball. Two and two on the batter. Runner goes, ball low. Xander firing down to second. Gets him. Stealing second for out number 1. Nice quick pop by Xander. Great grab by Steven there to tag the runner out. Trying to steal. Full count now on the batter. 1 out here in the top of the second. Swinging, strike 3. Xander holds on to the foul tip ball for out number 2. Up to bat now for the Storm, catcher number 17, Ian McLaren. First pitch catches the outside corner for a strike. Ground ball, back to the pitcher. Connor grabs it, tosses it over Tanner for out number 3. So despite giving up a leadoff walk, The Monarchs set the next two down, going to the bottom of the second. Still tied at 0. Up to bat for the Monarchs in the bottom of the second. First baseman, number 25, Tanner Preventure. First pitch catches the outside corner for a strike. Tanner swings, fouls it off for strike 2. Tanner takes one down the right field line, but foul. Swinging, strike 3, drops the ball, catcher picks it up. Down to the first baseman who drops it. So Tanner is safe at first base. Up to bat now, the cleanup hitter. Oh, excuse me, no. Tanner's the cleanup hitter. Up to bat now, number 24, the catcher, Xander Brewer. Catcher goes out to talk to his pitcher real quick. Conference of the mound is over. Xander steps in the box. Tanner takes his lead at first. See if Monarchs can take advantage of this error here in the bottom of the second. Xander squares the bunt, pulls it back for a strike. Looks like somebody might have missed a sign is what it's looking like. Xander thought it was a steal. So he steps back into the box. Pitcher comes home with it. Xander fouls it off. Oh, 2 now on Xander. Tanner takes his lead at first. Pitcher was taking too long. Xander called time right before the pitcher moved into his delivery. Pitcher comes set. Xander drives one out to left center field. Center fielder getting under it. Drops in, though. Tanner around second, but decides to hold up. Not too much wind out there, so not sure what happened. I don't know if they got a little too close and worried about each other, but regardless, 2 errors now for the Storm. And the Monarchs have 2 runners on. Up to bat now, number 18, Seth Fetchy. First pitch lined up the middle, over the jumping shortstop. Tanner rounds third. Ball gets past the center fielder. Oh, Evan Miller's coming around third. Evan got caught in between. I had missed when Evan came in as a courtesy runner for Xander. Evan rounded third. Coach Pelletier held him up. Unfortunately, he slipped on the wet grass outside of the third base line. But the Monarchs take the lead here in the bottom of the second on a RBI single by Seth Fetchy. Seth advanced to second on the throw, so runner at second for the right fielder, Kobe Kreppel. Swinging, strike 1. Second pitch is low. 1-1 on Kobe. Gets him with an off-speed pitch for strike 2. Outside corner for strike 3. Kobe goes down on strikes. 2 outs here for the Monarchs. Up to bat now, left fielder number 9, Rodney Bakken. I misspoke earlier when I was giving the defense. I thought it was Samuel Heldman out in left, but it turns out it's number 9, Rodney Bakken, who's up to bat here in the bottom of the second. First pitch down low, ball 1. Runner went. Bad throw. Seth's coming around third. We'll bring it in. So the Monarchs pick up another run on the pass ball and error by the catcher. Bases are cleared now. Monarchs leading 2-0 in the bottom of the second. 1-0 count on Rodney. Next pitch down low for ball 2. Pitch stays up high for ball 3. 3-0 down, Rodney. See if Coach Pelletier gives him a green light. Outside, ball 4. Rodney walks. Up to bat now, designated hitter, number 32, Cameron Pelletier. Shortstop walks in real quick to talk to his pitcher. Rodney gets his lead at first. Cameron, the only left-handed batter in the lineup for the Monarchs today. First pitch called strike. Connor's the only other left-handed batter, but because he's pitching, they're having Cameron be the designated hitter for him. 0-1 on Cameron. 2 outs, bottom of the second. Monarchs leading 2-0. Rodney breaks for second. Cameron, slow roller, back to the pitcher. Nice easy throw over to first for the out. But the Monarchs take advantage of 3 errors by the Storm and an RBI signal to go to the top of the third, leading 2-0. And we go into the top of the third, actually, not top of the second. Sorry about the wrong graphic there. Real quick, want to give a shout out to Gary and Brown Nana from Jason and Kate Morris. Thanks for watching today. I know there's a lot of other people watching as well. Thank you all for tuning in for the Monarchs here at the Homeschool World Series. First pitch inside for a ball. Up to bat now for the Storm, right fielder number 5, Hunter Kirby. Pitch is popped up on the right field side, but out of play. Tanner gave chase to it, but the ball was well out of play. Swinging strike 2. Xander holds on to the tipped ball. 1-2 on the batter. Next pitch, driven out to center field. Harrison settles under it for out number 1. Up to bat now for the Storm, designated hitter number 7, Noah Boyette. First pitch catches the outside corner for a strike. Pitch stays high and outside for a ball. 1-1. Catches the low corner for strike 2. 1-2 now on the batter. Connor tries again with an off-speed pitch. The batter fights it off. Stay alive. Swinging strike 3. Xander holds on to the tip ball. We got an error on the third baseman on the throw around. 2 outs here in the top of the third. Up to bat now for the Storm, pitcher number 16, Elijah Holmes. First pitch in there for a called strike. Inside, ball 1. Chopper to Caleb at second base, grabs it over to Tanner for out number 3. So through 3, in spite of a hit batter and a walk, the Monarchs have faced the minimum, heading to the bottom of the third, leading 2-0. Up to bat in the bottom of the third, leadoff hitter number 17, Harrison Adelgren.
Go, Harrison.
First pitch low and outside for ball 1. Next pitch catches the outside corner for a strike. 1-1 on Harrison. Next pitch in there for a strike. Strike 2. Harrison grounds one to the shortstop, scoops it over to first. Nice stretch by the first baseman for out number 1. Up to bat now for the Monarchs, second baseman number 5, Caleb Young. First pitch low, ball 1. Next pitch is high, ball 2. 2-0 on Caleb. Next pitch at the letters for a strike. Caleb drives one, but foul down the right field line. 2-2 now. Pitch bounces in for ball 3. Full count now on Caleb. Chopper, the shortstop, scoops it. Throw to first in time for the out. So 2 down here for the Monarchs in the bottom of the 3rd. Up to bat now, shortstop number 15, Stephen Butterfield. First pitch is low for ball 1. Steven lines one out to right center field. Looks like it's going to get past the set. Oh, diving center fielder tries for it. Gets past him. Steven is rounding second, but decides to hold up there with a stand-up double. So a 2-out double for Stephen Butterfield brings up the cleanup hitter, first baseman number 25, Tanner Preventure. First pitch bounces in, gets away. Steven comes in to third. One and 0 on Tanner. Tanner drives one over the second baseman. Steven will come in for a score. As the Monarchs now take the lead, 3-0 here in the bottom of the third. On the RBI single by Tanner Preventure. Up to bat now for the Monarchs, number 24, Xander Brewer. 2 outs, runner on first. Runner goes. Throw offline. Tanner in safely. Xander drives one into the gap between the third and the shortstop. Tanner coming around third. It's going to be a close play, but he gets him coming home. Single by Xander, but Tanner is thrown out trying to come home. Monarchs put up another run in the bottom of the third, go in the top of the fourth, leading 3-0. In the top of the fourth, leading off for the Storm will be center fielder number 15, Josh Yates. First pitch popped up, out of play. Off-speed pitch catches the low corner for strike 2. Pitch fouled straight back. High strike 3, got him swinging for out number 1. Up to bat now for the Storm, third baseman number 3, Ben Ledwinski. Inside for ball 1. Swinging strike. 1-1 on the batter. Nice off-speed pitch, or curveball, excuse me. Stayed in there for a strike. 1-2 on the batter. Tried to get him with a high strike, fouled it back, out of play. Ground ball to the right side. Caleb scoops it up over to Tanner for out number 2. Caleb had to cover a little bit of ground there to go get it. Good play by him, and tossed it over for Tanner for out number 2. Up to bat now for the Storm, first baseman number 40, Reagan Kirby. First pitch stays high for ball 1. Next pitch is fouled out of play down the third baseline. Oh, excuse me, not out of play, but foul. Next pitch stays a little bit outside. 2-1 on the batter. Swinging strike 2. Tries the outside corner, just misses for ball 3. Full count now on the batter. Chopper to Steven, had to stay back on it. Over to first for out number 3. Storm go down in order in the top of the 4th. Heading to the bottom of the 4th. Monarchs still leading 3-0. Up to bat first in the bottom of the fourth for the Monarchs, number 18, third baseman Seth Fetchy. First pitch catches the outside corner for strike one.
Come on, Seth, start off.
Off-speed pitch, Seth fouls it out of play for strike two. 0-2 now on the batter. Swings, it's a bad pitch on strike three, but it gets away from the catcher. Seth will end up safely at first. So he fooled him with an off-speed pitch, but the catcher couldn't hang on to it. And Seth advances to first base. With the runner on first, up to bat now, number 14, Kobe Kreppel. Quick throw over. The runner dives back in safely. Seth breaks for second. Swing. Kobe grounds it to the shortstop. No play at second base. Seth trying to go to third. He's going to be out by a mile. Seth looks like he might have hurt his leg sliding into the base. No, he caught himself on the underneath his. Maybe pulled something. He's staying down. He slid in kind of funny to third base there. Seth is up, dusting himself off. And walking back. 2 outs now for the Monarchs. Nobody on. Up to bat, number 9, left fielder Rodney Bakken. Wind is blowing straight in from center. First pitch, high and outside for ball one.
Are you okay with him taking one more?
Next pitch bounces in for ball two.
Not constantly, but
Fooled him with that one. Rodney swings at it for strike one. Swings at that one for strike two. 2-2 now on Rodney. Swinging strike 3. Randy goes down on strikes. So going into the top of the 5th, Monarchs still leading 3-0 over the Carrollton Storm. Up to bat in the top of the 5th for the Storm, left fielder number 34, Jacob Hendricks. First pitch, called strike. Next pitch bounces in for a ball. Ball 1. 1-1 on the batter. Next pitch is low. 2-1. Line drive out into right center. That's going to drop in for at least a single. Kobe picks it up and gets it in quickly to hold them to a single. So the Storm have their leadoff batter on here in the top of the 5th. Up to bat now, shortstop number 18, Ryan Johnson. First pitch outside, ball 1. Connor throws over to first, runner back in safely. I think that was just to keep the runner honest. Didn't look like he had much of a lead. Comes home with it outside, ball 2. Connor throws it back over to first. Runner dives back in. Next pitch catches the corner for strike 1. Swinging strike 2, 2-2 on the batter. Off speed. Gets through the hole between first and second. Runners rounding second. Throw. He turned around and went back. Kobe made a good throw in. Connor cut it off to keep the runner from advancing. Storm threatening here in the top of the fifth. Runners on first and second. Nobody out. Up to bat, catcher number 17, Ian McLaren. Batter squares the bunt, but Paul it in low. Tried him at second base. Runner dives back in safely. Batter squared to bunt again on that one. I assume he's going to do it again. Squares, pulls back. Xander tries to throw it down to second. Looked like he called that one a ball. I believe it's 2-0 now on the batter. Yep, 2-0. Squared to bunt, in low, ball 3. Oh, Steven wasn't quite ready for that. Luckily he caught it on the hop before it went out into center field. 3 balls, no strikes. Nobody out, 2 runners on here in the top of the 5th. Called strike. 3-1. Tanner very far in on the grass on the first base side. Trying to cut off the bunt. Batter stays back, drives the ball to Rodney and left. Underneath it for out number 1. Up to bat now, number 5, right fielder Hunter Kirby. First pitch in there for a strike. Next pitch high, ball 1. Xander throws it down. Runner back in easily. Pitch is popped up but out of play for strike 2. Off-speed pitch popped up, another one out of play. Still 1-2 on the batter, 2 runners on here in the top of the 5th. 1 out. Not sure what was wrong with that one, but it was called a ball. Umpire said it was inside. I'm not sitting right behind the the plate, so it's hard for me to see. That one got him for a strike. Two outs now, top of the fifth. Up to bat now, number 7, designated hitter Noah Boyette. First pitch, outside corner for a strike. Next pitch stays up high for ball 1. Swinging strike 2. 1-2. Fly ball, that's going to drop in. Runner rounds third. Going to be a play at the plate. No, it gets cut off by... Base hit out to left. Run scores. Rodney throws it into Seth. Seth tags him for the third out. But the Carrollton Storm get 1 run here in the top of the 5th. Going to the bottom of the 5th, Monarchs still leading 3-1. Due up here in the bottom of the 5th for the Monarchs. I'm going to be 9, 1, and 2 hitters. Starting with designated hitter number 32, Cameron Pelletier.
Come on, Cameron.
First pitch down low for ball 1. Cameron grounds one to the second baseman, over to first for out number 1. Up to bat now for the Monarchs, leadoff hitter, number 17, Harrison Allegren. Harrison is 0 for 2 for the day. First pitch swinging, strike 1. Fouls that one off his foot. Goes to walk it off. Oh, 2 on Harrison. Gets him with an off-speed pitch for strike 3. Harrison goes down on strikes. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. Up to bat, number 5, Caleb Young. Caleb is also 0 for 2 on the day. First pitch down low for ball 1. Chopper over the pitcher. Shortstop grabs it behind second base. Gets him for out number 3. Sorry, I didn't switch the camera angle there. Good scoop by the first baseman. Monarchs go in order in the bottom of the 5th, heading to the top of the 6th, still up 3-1. In the top of the 6th. Up first, pitcher number 16, Elijah Holmes. First pitch in there for a strike. Called the ball. Ball 1, 1-1. Got that one at the letters for a strike. Strike 2. Off-speed pitch on the third base side, but foul. Oh. Connor tried a high fastball, but a little bit too high. Xander had to jump up to catch it. 2-2 on the batter. A little bit high for ball 3. 3-2 now. Swinging strike 3 for out number 1. Up to bat now for the Storm, their leadoff hitter, center fielder number 15, Josh Yates. First pitch bounces in for a ball. Next pitch catches the inside corner for a strike. 1-1 on the batter. Rips one foul down the left field side. 1-2. Fouled straight back. Stays alive. At the knees for strike 3. Connor strikes out the second batter of the inning. Up to bat now, third baseman number 3, Ben Ludwinski. First pitch in there for a strike. Fly ball out to center field. Harrison underneath it for out number 3. The Storm going over on the top of the 6th. Going to the bottom of the 6th. Monarchs still up 3-1. Up to bat now in the bottom of the 6th for the Monarchs. Shortstop number 15, Stephen Butterfield. Monarchs hoping to get a couple insurance runs here in the bottom of the 6th. First pitch outside, ball 1. Steven is 1 for 2 on the day with a double and a run scored. Next pitch catches the outside corner for a strike. 1-1. Strike 2. 1-2 on Steven. Steven swings at a low pitch for strike 3. Up to bat now, first baseman number 25, Tanner Preventure. Tanner is 1 for 2 for the day with a RBI and a run scored. First pitch. Catches the outside corner for a strike. Swings, fouls it back for strike 2.